What's up, Bandit? What's up, Bandit? All right. Welcome to another episode of Tangential. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the spiritual bandits, because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. I do want to give a shout out to my bro. He been tapping in, tuning in, liking and commenting and supporting. And so I want to say I appreciate you so much, dog. I appreciate you so much. Before I jump into it, we got Tangential Thoughts version 2 and Tangential Thoughts version 1. So version 1 and version 2 are available for purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes. Some quotes you may have heard before, some quotes I heard in conversation, my response to the quote, and then the other side gives you a chance to journal and just gives you a space to jot and get out your ideas. And so that's the first part. Version 2 talks about how my family set me up and put me in that mental asylum and how I got out. And so version 1 and version 2 are available for purchase on Amazon. Hey, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. You tapping in, tuning in. I gotta go watch Peaky Blinders. I'm on the next season of that jank. So I do want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for your support. I said thank you for rocking with me, sharing, comment, all that. The engagement is definitely appreciated. I'm just working, man. I'm just working every day. They saw my visuals. They said, "What you using to record?" I said, "Just my phone, man." And I got the iPhone 12. So I'm just practicing with I'm just using what I have. Just to keep creating content. So I'm making some more visuals today. And daggone, Grand Theft Auto 6 just came out, and they was talking about how one of the characters might be based off Rod Wave. I said, bro, I can be a character on Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. Chief Gihareh. And just think if I'm a character on Grand Theft Auto 6, right? And then I'm in the whip, my Jeep. Just picture my Jeep on Grand Theft Auto. You seen you seen my whole whip? Nah, it come out in 2025. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is perfect time. They still making the game. So they can just add my character, add a new plot line, add a new twist. I can just be a character in the jank. I can be a boss in the jank. And it's just like, and my jank can always update because I got the YouTube and stuff. So if you watch the trailer, the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, it showed like people on their phone being on Snapchat, YouTube, and watching the news and stuff. So I can definitely be a YouTube person that's on the daggone Grand Theft Auto 6 game. But just think in Miami, bro. That joint is too hot. Think about it, bro. Just think about, you can drive my Jeep in this whip, bro, and just be out and about smoking cigars. You know what I'm saying? With the book, just doing mad different stuff, stealing out of different places. Like, that joint is fire, bro. The joint is fire. Like the way, because even it had the joint coming out there, it had the boy and the girl, and both of them coming out robbing the gas station or something, bruh. My jump, bruh. That jump be hot. I'm just thinking out loud. But got my candles going. A little heat. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into the reading. Let's go ahead and tap into this read. Just want to make sure I get up here, make sure I can say thank you for your support, for your engagement, for your time, energy, patience, and attention. So I'm about to go ahead and tap into this read real quick. Just to see the advice and the energy for today. So starting with the Archeo deck. The Archeo deck represents archetypes. So there are different versions of ourselves. There's different personas that we can take on, and some of them help us. Some of them are better suited for certain times. Sometimes it's okay for us to sit back and observe. Sometimes it's like to take action. Sometimes we just need to rest, heal. So what part of us, what part of our personality needs to show up for today? What part of our personality will suit us today? What part of us needs to show up for today? And so first, got this now with the survivor, this is like a chameleon, blending in with the shadows, not drawing too much attention to yourself, and just being able to, but at the same time, you're gonna be able to have the right conversations. You know what to say and you know what to do to survive. It's all about survival. How do I get to the next point? How do I, if I have a goal, how do I get to my next part of my goal without drawing too much attention to ourselves? I'm in shot. I'm trying to feed this fool in class. He don't want my cookie though. Then it ain't for him. You know that, you know what you did. You offered, but if he don't take it, that's on you. It's like when you open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you. You did your part, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he not hungry. That ain't what he needs. Maybe he want a different flavor. Get a new flavor. I like white chip macadamia. Maybe you trying to give him, you might be trying to give him chocolate chip and he like white chip macadamia. You don't want it. He got a different flavor. He got a taste palette. What part of us needs to show up for today? All right. We got the eccentric card. And usually, oh, birthday cake fire though. Damn. You don't like birthday cake? That's one of the best flavors. But we got this eccentricity card, and this is a card of continuing to embrace our weirdness, what separates us, what makes our ideas unique and stand apart. And then we got this survivor card. We already got this survivor card. So staying right there. And sometimes it's hard to stick out when you, sometimes being the whole, and just your energy, your light is just different from those around you. And so this is just encouraging us to still embrace that. And as always, yes, the rules are there, but when this comes out, they just don't apply to us. We breaking all the rules, How many rules can we break? How many laws can we break? Without getting caught. We got the survivor. All right, next. And then we have the healer. Now, when the healer comes out, this is about paying attention to your thoughts, paying attention to your body, and making sure that you're listening, and to your heart. And each of those require different types of attention. But you need to focus on it and do what needs to be done. Take heed so that you're not pushing yourself too much, and giving yourself either giving your mind a time to relax or giving your heart some time to relax. That would be dope, bro. That'd be dope. I'll take it. I'll cook it. I'll cook it on my mini grill. I'll try to. And so, what do we have? The healer. Just making sure that you are taking your time to pay attention to your heart, your mind, and your body, and what does it need. Because if you ignore it for too long, then something will break down. And something's going to happen, so that's going to make you focus on it. So just be mindful of it so that you're not put into a space where you have to shut down. All right, so those are the main ones for us. And so just paying attention to what you need to do to restore your energy, embracing your weirdness, and continuing to take on this chameleon type of energy so that you, it's like, because this tells you to embrace your weirdness and your ideas, and at the same time doing what you have to do to make sure that they come about. You just don't want to push yourself too much or too far. So just be mindful of all of that. Now, that's for us. That's the message for us. And then the next 6 are external influences and factors. The next 6 are external influences and factors. We got the angel. I don't trust vegan. I got a sweet tooth. I like things to be sweet. So if vegan mean it ain't gonna be as sweet, it tastes different. It tastes different vegan. Stuff be tasting different when it's vegan. Alright, but we got this angel card, that's spiritual protection. I don't always trust it. What makes oh, well, you know what? It depends though. Cause Oreos are vegan. Random fact there. Oreos are actually vegan. Oreos are vegan, so it might still taste good. It might still taste good. Birthday cake is a top tier flavor though. Birthday cake is a top tier flavor. Alright, next. Trickster. Now again, when the trickster comes out, the trickster, because you got all these grand ideas, right? But the oh shoot, I just mixed it back in there. Where'd it go? With the trickster comes in to throw you off. Or not even really throw you off. It's, again, sticking with the idea and the plan here, and the trickster comes about to throw the curveball at you. Oh, is it right here? The trickster comes in to throw that curveball at you. And it's like, are you going to stick with the plan or stick with the idea that you have? And so it's not about being frustrated. It's, okay, I had this grand scheme, this grand plan. And now that this just happened, this hurdle just came up in front of me, how am I going to be able to just laugh at it, work with the energy, and stay on path here, stay on path? Even right now, how the jank keep going in and out. It keep going in and out. That's like trickster energy. And so it's continuing to, like I said, we're doing a tarot read that's embracing our own ideas of eccentricity. And we got this external influences, right? We got the trickster coming out. We got the trickster coming out with in the external influences, and the signal keep going in and out. But it's, oh, what's plan B? Plan B is to make plan A work. Even though plan A, we had a... Alright. And so, for me, right now, how am I going to work with the energy? How can I work with the energy? Well, something was telling me to just go ahead and maybe try the different angle. Yeah. No, just trying a different angle. And I like this view. The view is good. Let's see if the signal stay up straight strong here. Wait till I get my hotspot back, boy. Wait till I get my hotspot back. Alright, and so, again, external influences and factors. Trickster energy. trickster energy. It's throwing that curveball at you, like this signal keep going in and out. Work with the energy, but don't deviate from the plan. My plan is to do a read, so I gotta do this read. Bro say he gonna cook it. It's raw dough. Yeah, bro. I got a mini cooker. It's down here. Here it is. This is what I'm gonna do. And it should work though, right? I'm gonna just put it. I'm gonna cook cookies in the Jeep. Look, this is my mini skillet right here. Bam. I'm gonna put the cookies on the mini skillet. I'm gonna plug it into the Jeep. It's a plug right here. And watch. It's gonna be a read. I'm gonna cook the cookies right there. Cook some cookies. Oh snap. I technically could do that today. I could do that today. I might try that. I think it's some cookie stuff in the house. That's crazy. I might try to cook it in the jank, bro. I might cook it in the jank. But yeah, I might try to do that jank. Maybe tomorrow. Depending on it. Cause I just recorded some visuals. So when I go back in the crib, when I go back into my pastor house. I'm gonna edit my visuals for the day. I gotta keep this up. I'm gonna post another visual for the Grand Theft Auto character. So when I go back in the house, when I go back inside my pastor house, I'm gonna cook. No. When I go back inside my pastor house, I'm gonna edit some more visuals for the Grand Theft Auto character. I just made some more visuals. I'm gonna just keep adding it up for the Grand Theft Auto character. And then I'm gonna figure out how I can get like a cookie dough mix or something. I'm gonna cook some cookies in the whip. All right, next. But yeah, I'm gonna make the cookies right here. I'm gonna make the cookies right on this little mini skillet in the Jeep. That's gonna be nice. All right. So let's keep it going. And the external influences and factors. What personas? Now we got the magician. The magician has lived many lives. And if you ask him about one of them, you never know which ones he's gonna tell you. Some are better than the other. He might tell you when he lived in Babylon. He might tell you when he seen Adam and Eve. He might tell you when he saw Napoleon Bonaparte. He might tell you when at the time of Julius Caesar. You don't know which life he's gonna tell you and talk to you about. But this is that past life card and seeing beyond the world and seeing the many worlds that exist. All right, we got three more. We got the Wanderer. Now, the Wanderer is, as you step out into this world and you don't necessarily know where you're going to go, who you're going to meet, but you got to go outside. You got to wander. And as you're wandering, you never know who you're going to talk to. You never know what energies you're going to encounter or embrace. But this is that charming energy. If you follow him and you take it, you'll get blessed. You never know. So yesterday, the day before, if I can give you a timeline, the guy bought me a cigar and I gave him my book, Barter and Trade. I was supposed to meet with him yesterday, but when I went back there yesterday, it was a guy who bought me a cigar and a shirt 2 weeks ago. I seen him yesterday and I said, yo, you changed my life. You blessed my children. Show you I published my book. And then he was like, man, come back tomorrow. I got some shoes I think you would like. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know, just wandering, you never know who you're gonna encounter and talk to. So today, I'll probably be getting a new pair of shoes today. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. Bro said raw cookie dough. Yep. Watch. It's gonna be like cooking with Chief Gihareh. Is it? And that's just gonna be more stuff that I do on Grand Theft Auto. On Grand Theft Auto, you might walk up, I'm gonna be making cookies inside the Jeep, or I'm gonna be doing a segment on my YouTube, or I'm gonna be doing. It's like every time you walk up to the Jeep, or whenever you find me. Oh, so this how my Grand Theft Auto character. You gotta find my Jeep, and I could just be anywhere. And every time you see me, I'm gonna be doing something different. So I might be cooking cookies, eating, or making noodles, or I might just be writing in my journal, or I'll be making a YouTube video. It's like I'm gonna always have a different outfit. I'm gonna always have something. I'm gonna be getting cigar bands. It's gonna be the cigar band roster. I might be playing a guitar. I might be learning a new instrument. I'm gonna be doing anything and everything, yo. Next, that's that wanderer card. You always gotta find my character. My character gonna be out and about. Next, we have the lion popping out, and the energy with the lion is a protective energy. And so with the lion come out and it's protective energy, it's protective against authoritative rule. So whenever the lion comes out, it's especially people who try to control you, control your narrative, control your life. Oh, they want you to be in a certain place. They want you to do certain things, say certain things. And when this comes out, this is a card of protecting you from authoritative rule so that you can't be controlled. And then we got one more, last one. And now we got the poet. We got the poet coming out. And the poet and the artist, they bring life to the poet and the artist. Speak about the things that people can't see, or they paint pictures that we can't see. But the poet and the artist bring life to the mundane. The people can't see what the poet is talking about, or if they see it, they don't. Like, I got pansies over there, and I think my pansies are so beautiful, and my pansies look different from everybody else's pansies. I just walked past somebody's house yesterday, and all of their flowers. If you ever play, what's that game where you walk around and you can plant seeds? Animal Crossing. Their house looked like Animal Crossing. All the little flowers, it was one pansy. It was like one purple one, one white one, but they're just like one in singular. And I looked at mine, and mine got like 10 flowers on that junk. And so I want to get some more pansies. I'm gonna get some more pansies soon. But the poet and the artist speak about and make life much more beautiful, or make it seem much more fanciful than it is. And so those were the external influences and factors. Those are the external influences and factors. You should start a series of cooking with Chief Gihareh. You said it. You said it. And just because you said that, all right. Just because you said that, I'm for sure going to either, I can make noodles. I can make noodles already. Well, I've been making noodles. And so next time I'll get the car going and I'll make some cookies or something. Or yeah, I gotta be, I'm gonna do noodles because that's easy. But I gotta figure out something else I can make. All right, this is my first tarot card that I ever made. I gotta figure out how I can make another one. I tried to protect it and put it in some and tried to laminate it, but now the laminate's coming off, so, and that's all right, I guess. But I need to make another one. I need to make another tarot card. But and it's time for me to take another Polaroid, yo. I got some Polaroids. I got a fresh pack of Polaroids, and I need to take some pictures. It deserves, like, I got all these cigar bands, so I need to take a Polaroid with these right here. This was a cigar that I smoked yesterday. Oliva Melanio. Maduro. And you can check out that review. I liked it. I just didn't. It was just the fact that I smoked it too fast. And so it's a smooth cigar, but I got through that cigar so fast, I said, man, dang. So I either need a longer stick or something. But all right, we're gonna move to the love deck. We're gonna move to the love deck. I can definitely start a series. Cooking with Chief Gihareh. I like that. I like that. So we got cookies. We got cookies and noodles. What else do you want to see we cook up here? A jumbo cigar. I'm gonna look for one, yo. I'm gonna look for one. I'm gonna go to the cigar emporium today. Dude told me to come back around 5 o'clock. He's gonna give me some shoes. He might give me a cigar. I'll never know. I'm gonna ask. I'm like, yo. Nah, I'm not. I'm like asking. Cause I ain't asking to buy me a shirt. I ain't asking to buy me steak. Hey. Now they were talking about steak in the cigar shop, right? They was talking about steak. And he said, you could take a John to a steakhouse, right? Oh, he said the dude was talking about, he said he took a John to the steakhouse. And she asked for some A1 sauce. He said, hell no. And I said, damn, but mind you, I'm just trying to soak up the energy. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, if you want to embrace, because you never know, like, if you got to go to a steakhouse or you got to go somewhere fancy and you don't really know how to conduct yourself, like, you ain't never really been to a fancy restaurant. So I asked, bro, I said, what's wrong with asking for A1 steak sauce? Oh, this is why I said, well, what type of steak sauce should you ask for? Because, you got your Worcestershire. Worcestershire, I don't know how to say that, John. I don't know how everybody say it this thing. You got A1 sauce, the Worcestershire sauce. And he said, bro, what he was trying to say is a good steak don't need no sauce. I said, okay. Even because people always look at you, they look at you different for even how you order steak. And when you order steak, he said, you don't cook it no more than medium well. He said, if you ask for a steak well done, everybody gonna let you, they ain't gonna say shit to you, but they can be like, nope. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be judging you in their head. Done or well done. They're gonna look at you like, they not gonna say nothing to you, just like, okay, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I said, so again, you gotta learn. So it's like, why? He said, you cook all the flavor out of it. I said, oh, okay. I'm learning. So the first time I go to a steakhouse, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, let me get it medium well, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no steak sauce. I'm gonna eat it as is. That's how you should eat your steak. You gotta learn though. You gotta learn these things. If you don't know, now you know. All right, moving to the love deck. All right, so first two I read intuitively. First one's the energy that needs to be let go of. All right, the mother, and this is 17, that's 8. 8 is an abundant karmic cyclic number. Karma is king. And so you got this trickster energy, you got this magician and this angel coming up in this row over here. And now in the energy that needs to be let go of, we have the mother. And so just intuitively, it's like sometimes, even as a man, you got to go out, you got to leave your family at some point. At some point, you got to leave your family, you got to step out, you got to be able to break away from that. And that includes your mom, dad, or any type of parental figure. It's like, you know what? At some point, I got to leave. The bird has to leave the nest. The bird has to go out into the world. And you got to think about that, right? Even with birds kick at some point, you get kicked out the house as a bird. And it's like, you got to find your own way. At some point, you got to start flying. You got to go build your own nest. And you got to go build your own, you got to get your own life. You know what I'm saying? And that's where birds. And so, and the energy that needs to be let go of, we got the mother. And it's just like, at some point in your life, you're going to have to step out on your own way. And like, sometimes when I sit back and reflect, also we can make cheese, mac and cheese. So if it's in the instant jank, I'm gonna have to do the jump where you just add water or something. But what did I think you had said? You said mac and cheese, but I'm gonna have to make an instant jank where you just add water. But yeah, even when I think back of like my mom, right? My mom, like when I turned 18, bruh, my senior year was not lit, bruh. My senior year was not lit, and it was almost like my mom basically she got her side, I got my side. But she made me feel like I had to leave, bruh. And when I turned 18, bruh, I was out. I did leave. I packed my 4 boxes and I left, bruh. And I got a full ride scholarship to college. And I never came back. I just never looked back, bruh. And so it's just like, sometimes you gotta find your own way. And it's just, but you know, so sometimes the way they talk about it is that like, oh, just for conversational purposes, some people are allowed the time from like 18 to 24 or just onward. Some people are allowed, their parents allow them to stay at home to get their bearings first before they put them out. They say their parents really try to set them up. And then some people like me, it's like, nah, you got to be out. And I got out and had to find my own way. Yeah, I like pepper jack cheese. I like pepper jack cheese. Or just add some pepper. If it ain't, I don't like adding hot sauce no more. I like adding like paprika or black pepper. Black pepper is my spice. That's all I do. To spice something up, I just add some black pepper. So if I make some mac and cheese in this jam, I just add some black pepper on that jam and it's done. All right, next. And I got a grill. I got a grill in the back too. So I could grill some stuff. I could grill something. I can make a whole meal. I can put something on the grill. Oh yeah, I can put some meat. Some type of meat on the grill. I can put some type of meat on the grill. And I can put some type of meat on the grill, and then I can use the noodle cooker for something else if I need to. But yeah, I can go out there and grill something. Oh, I ain't saying nothing wrong with hot sauce and whatnot. I'm just saying there's different ways to spice up your food. I like using black pepper. All right, next we have the energy that needs to be kept. We have the pioneer. So we got the eccentric card and the pioneer. And so this is stepping out into the unknown. And this is an energy that needs to be kept. Stepping out into the unknown and continuing to push the mold. And so if life is so stagnant, it's like, what can you do that's really new? How can you separate yourself? How can you distance yourself? And that's what the pioneer does. Go ahead, bro. Going on. He said border. All right. And next one, in the energy that needs to be learned, we have the self. And the self is 34, which breaks down to a 7. And I'll go ahead and read that one. That's the energy that needs to be learned. That's the energy that needs to be learned. All right, with the self, To improve anything at the moment, there needs to be a greater focus on balancing your own life cycles and patterns. Dang, this came out the other day too. Okay. You may find that you are out of sync with what you feel is normal and whole for you. Things also become clearer with new information coming your way in areas associated with what you want. Dang, hold up. Things should also become clearer with new information coming your way in areas associated with what you most value in life. The self understands that to be whole is to accept that change is within your grasp and be willing to do something about it. They are constantly fine-tuning the balance between consciousness and unconsciousness centered around the ego. And the question here is, what are your limiting beliefs? And so one of the things, and I'm big and conscious on, not big and conscious on, yeah, whatever, is about perfection and embracing perfection. For some people think that, relationships should be hard, or arguing with your significant partner, your boyfriend or girlfriend, like you should be arguing, y'all should be going through arguments or cheating, or like some of this stuff just comes to the territory. And for me, I'm like, hell no, it don't. Hell no. That shit ain't. I believe in perfection. And so the next girlfriend that I get, oh, bitch, she gonna be so close to perfect, and it ain't gotta be perfect for somebody else, perfect for me. But my next girlfriend, we will never argue. Think like, do y'all ever argue? Hell no. My next girlfriend, we're never gonna argue. We'll talk. We may disagree on certain things, but we ain't arguing in this bitch. Hell no. I ain't doing no fucking arguing. I'm not. And she's going to encourage everything that I do. She's going to, I wrote this down too. My next girlfriend will crave me physically, emotionally, at all times. She's going to want me. You know what I'm saying? And I can talk to her however I want to talk to her. If I don't feel like talking to her, if I feel like just being quiet, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this and the third, she gonna respect my peace. I believe in perfection. And other people believe sticking with somebody just because of how long y'all been dealing with each other. And hell no. If that person's not good for me, the person's not good for me. My next girlfriend will be perfect for me. And we ain't gonna have no problems. My next relationship is gonna be peaceful. My next girlfriend is always gonna embrace peace. She's gonna bring me peace. She's gonna bring me solitude. I'm like, damn, son, where'd you find this? I'm like, Southside Jamaica, Queens. Nah, for real though. My next girlfriend gonna be perfect, bro. I ain't playing with none of that shit. She gonna always keep me in the loop. She always gonna keep me informed. She always gonna want to talk to me. She always gonna want to be around me. But if I say, she gonna do what I say. Or, matter of fact, this how lit my next girlfriend gonna be. She gonna do, cause that's what you really want, right? You don't even want to have to tell a bitch to do something. That's how lit my next girlfriend gonna be. I ain't gotta say shit to her. She gonna know what to say. She gonna know what to do. If I'm hungry, I ain't even gotta say that shit. She can be like, here goes some food. If I'm stressed and I don't feel like talking, she gonna start necking me up. Like, she gonna be perfect, bitch. Everything, anything that I want, just because. Cause she a perfect bitch, and it's a perfect bitch for me. All right, well, now we're gonna move to the tarot portion. Move to the tarot portion. Is my candle still lit? Oh, this fire was getting a little low. This candle about to be out. Trying to get it. I don't know how to make it. Oh. Somehow doing that made the fire get higher. Somehow tilting it made the fire get higher. I don't want it to drip though. All right, let's move to the tarot portion. Let's move to this tarot portion. All right, what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? And what is the energy for today? All right, we got the Four of Swords. Now, with the Four of Swords, I'm cooking already, right? I'm cooking. All right, so with the Four of Swords, this is restful energy. This is restful energy and resting on our thoughts. Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And so like right now, I just recorded a whole bunch of visuals, right? And I got a choice. I can post them today. I can post them tomorrow. It really just depends. But you got swords, so being mindful of your thoughts, your speech, and your communication, and resting on it. So I got an idea, and I can sit on it for a little bit, and I can let my ideas cook for a little bit. I can let my words, my thoughts, my speech cook for a little bit. Let it marinate before I put it out. I give him the pass, so leave him alone. I say that. What? I give you a lifetime pass. I give him the pass, so leave him alone. I'm white, so he can say that. It's funny. Hey, did you get your rap down, bro? How far? I know you said you had it in your head. Did you write it down? Or what did you do after you thought about it? I know you said you got your ideas. So, and you've been sitting on your idea, your rap for a little minute. So what you do with it? Don't let me beat you, bro. Don't let me, everything I told you to do, don't let me do it before you. I'll tell you that right now. All right, next. What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? What is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? All right, now we got the moon. Okay, thank you. You wrote it. So that's good. I like that you did that. So you thought about it, you wrote it. Now, what are you going to do? What's the next part? I told you how you can make a lyric video real easy. You can make a lyric video. All you do, if you record yourself on Instagram and hit captions, it'll, you know what I'm saying, translate it for you. And then all you got to do is find any instrumental beat and put that on the back, and you just remix the song just like that. Now we got the moon. And now the moon says something is hidden. And so usually at night is when you have your grand ideas or your thoughts, your fears, your worries, your hopes, your dreams, all that stuff. Before you go to sleep, those are things that you dream about. But the moon encourages you to say, hey, what if those things that you're dreaming about, you can pursue during the daytime? And then let's keep moving. What is the advice for today? What is the energy? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Now we got the tower. Now, some people are scared of the tower, but nothing's wrong with it. You should embrace it. And the reason I'm saying that is because the tower's always going to fall, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. The Tower of Babel, right? It's always going to fall. The advice is that once everything is broken down to its foundation, you can rebuild a new tower. You can build a new life with new connections, with stronger connections, stronger relationships. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Wands. Court card could represent a person. Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy, doing what you want to do. But with this tower here, the guy that I'm going to meet today, you know what I'm saying? The one he said he was going to give me some shoes. That's a different connection. And one thing he said was, when you get closer to God, the devil start testing all the relationships around you. All your other connections are going to start to get really affected. When you get closer to God, the devil start testing all the people around you. And then Sarah T.D. Jakes, I messed up her name. T.D. Jakes' daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. That's her name, Sarah Jakes Roberts. She said, you can be around people and they don't know who they're talking to. They don't know who you are. So God had to bring these circumstances, this tower into your life to expose them so that when you step into this new room in this new light, oh, they didn't know who they was talking to. They didn't know who they was dealing with. And now they do. Everybody wakes up. It's the second. And what are you trying to say, bro? What is that word? What's that R word? All right, so let's add some clarification. And we're gonna move to the shadow deck. We're gonna move to the shadow deck. Move to the shadow side. I already got the Three of Pentacles right there, being recognized for your hard work. That wanted to jump out. We had that. What's this? The Eight of Cups, leaving. All right, so what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? We got the Strength card. Now, when the Strength card pops out, you see that she's not worried. There's no fear here. This is conquering your fear, conquering those primal instincts inside of you, and also encouraging you to push forward. And so, yeah. Even with these two together, we had this meditative energy sitting on our thoughts and at the same time pushing forward. And we also had the Lion card come out here. And this is protection as well. So definitely embracing that Leo energy. And with those thoughts that you are thinking about, reflecting on, and then still pushing forward with those ideas that you have. Because the trickster, again, is there not to throw you off, or if you do get discouraged, that's on you. But it's about when that hurdle comes up ahead of you, can you say, okay, this is how I'm going to think about this. And again, if plan A doesn't work, what's plan B? Finding another way to make plan A work. Pushing through, having the strength to keep going. Still making it work. Still making it all work. All right, with the moon. What is the advice for today? What is the energy that we should embrace? We got the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is juggling energy. And so sometimes it's about a choice that needs to be made. So Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it usually talks about, oh, you even see the ship here in his back too. You see the ship here in the back. So you talk about making a choice, here, and at the bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Wands. I'm gonna do one more with that. And then we got the Knight of Swords. Yeah. So although, so yeah, so for me, I'm definitely going to, like I said, I just recorded some more visuals. So yesterday I started smoking a cigar. I left it here in the Jeep. I picked it up today and recorded some more visuals. And again, some more swords coming out. So again, charging forward with swords, air energy, thoughts, speech, communication, ideas, charging forward with that. Because Twin Pendulum's like, yo, you really gonna do this? You really gonna sit here and pursue that? Are you really gonna turn yourself into a character? And where my toy box at? Yep, Chief Gihareh. I'm turning myself into an action figure. Well, I already turned myself into an action figure. And I already beat up him, so I gotta beat up the rest of these guys. And I still gotta figure out, I don't know if I want Aang to be my nemesis, my mentor, I don't know who I want him to be in the series, but we'll see what's going on. We'll see what happens. We'll see where energy comes. But I turned myself into an action figure. Now I gotta and now I'm working with turning myself into a video game character. I'm going to be a character in Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm going to be a character in Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. Chief Gihareh. Cigar band RockStar. The funny part is I don't know how to play a guitar, but I have one. I can learn. Well, actually, I know how to do one thing on the guitar. I can play 3 notes. Doom, doom, doom. That's the only thing I know how to play. That little beat right there. All right, last one we clarify. We can clarify this tower here. All right, so what is the advice for today? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? And now we got the 9 of Pentacles. Very independent energy. And now with the 9 of Pentacles, you see how she has all of these pentacles here. Everything is lined up, but she's focused on the bird. She's focused on the bird here. And so she's not even worried about everything that she has built up here. But again, like I said, tower gets broken down. Pentacles, you build it back up, stronger foundation, a stronger foundation. So some more earth energy there. So we had that 2 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. That means there's 7 Pentacles out there. And the 7 of Pentacles is, oh, and now we got the 2 of Wands at the bottom of it, and we already had the 2 of Pentacles there. And the two of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and with the 2 of Wands here, I think the story behind it is that he's rushed to the finish line. He has the world in his hands, and he's preparing and planning what to do next. We end in racism. We end in racism. Yeah, my favorite quote in reference to that is, we're not separated so much by race as we are consciousness and evolutionary wave. And I think that's something that's hard for for some people. Again, we're separated by consciousness and evolutionary wave. And so sometimes you be talking to people and they're just not on the, oh, here go the 9 of Cups right there. And there's 9 of Pentacles. So sometimes you're talking to people and they don't understand you or they don't resonate with you. That ain't got nothing to do with race. Y'all just not on the same frequency. Some people vibrate at a different frequency or level or energy. And you come in contact with people, you got to have a discernment though about who is energetically matching, who matches your energy. I don't know why people stop saying that. People stop matching energy. But you really need to find somebody who really matches your energy, who is in alignment with your higher self, your highest good. And so, and it's like, you need to always stay there. And when you find people who are not aligned with who you are, and it's a simple conversation will let you know if y'all on the same frequency. Like for me, as I go to the cigar shop, almost every day, and it's so crazy. Like when they just get to talking, they talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. But one thing that like comes out almost every day, somebody says the word peace. Somebody talks about peace almost every day. And when they sit there and talk, they're like, man, when you get to a certain point, that's all that you want. That's all that you care about is your peace, and embracing that, embodying it. And if you're gonna entertain a woman, you want a woman that is peaceful to you. And when you find somebody who disturbs your peace, that should let you know something. That should let you know something. Like my last relationship, I knew, like, there were some good parts to it. You know what I'm saying? There were some good parts, but something always threw me off. It was something that was telling me, like, something ain't right about this joint. So understand the third, boom, boom, boom. But as long as they sucking your dick every day, you be like, I guess things is okay. But something be off, something be wrong. You don't be knowing. Then you start questioning people. And I remember when I was young, they used to say, if you tell one lie, you gotta tell another lie to cover that lie. It just happens. Like, you always gotta do it, right? And boy, that bitch started getting caught up in her lies, started getting mad. She couldn't find nothing to say. I used to have that bitch stumped. She couldn't lie no more. But one thing I used to really like about my first ex, my first love, one thing I loved about her, she always told the truth. She always told me the truth. And it wasn't about me getting mad or angry. She just always told the truth, bro. That's one thing about people who I can, it's like, those are the people I appreciate. Those are the people I really appreciate. Like, at the end of the day, can you just tell me the truth, bro? Like, that's it. Because my ex, my first love, she was a dancer. Boy. So I couldn't be mad at her when she want to go to the parties. She be like, yo, I'm about to go to the party. I'm about to shake a little ass. I'm about to do this a little third, this and third, boom, boom, boom. I'm coming back to you. She said, at night, I'm going to drink my drinks. I'm going to go over here and pregame. Or we'll pregame together and and third. And because I ain't party, I would play spades. So she would go to the party, I would play spades. She a dancer, bro. Like, what I'm going to say? I'm going to stop. I'm going to say, no, you can't dance with nobody. Well, she said, well, fine then. You come to the party with me. She said, if you ain't coming to the party with me, then don't say nothing. But I dance. She taught me a lot. She taught me a lot, though. My first love, I respect her. Even to this day, I respect her. I respect her for everything, bro. She's like, I'm a dance, I'm a twerk. Because she had a body. So, and that used to, you know what I'm saying? That's going to make you insecure, right? That's going to make you insecure. Like, damn, she got a fat ass. She gonna be throwing that shit on somebody. But she was a dancer. Like, she really did contemporary dance and ballet and stuff. So it's like, I couldn't be mad. The fact that she want to go out and dance, that's her shit. That's what women do. Like, they express themselves. And so Nah, she was cool. She was dope. So I like the way she used to carry stuff though, cause she'd be like, all right. And she would plan this whole thing out. She'd be like, all right. She would sit me down. She would talk to me. She knew. She was like, all right, it's a party next weekend. I'm going to the party. She said, but this weekend is our weekend. This weekend, me and you staying in, ordering Chinese food, ordering pizza. We're going to watch Ghost Adventures or Ghost Hunters. It was she used to watch some scary, it was like Ghost Adventures or Ghost something. They would go to like different places and see if it's haunted or not. And so we will watch scary movies or stuff like that. And then she will order Chinese food or pizza. We would just, and chips, like we would just binge some scary stuff, eating pizza, chips, just picking out. And then the next weekend, I couldn't say shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go play some spades, this and the third, boom, boom, boom. You go to the party. You know what I'm saying? But her whole thing was, listen, at the end of the night, who am I sleeping with? You. Who am I going to bed with? You. So that's how she used to talk. She used to talk to me that way, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her. Always appreciate her. And even when I look back at, I messed it up. Like my friends sit back and tell me like, yo, there's multiple times I could have went back to her. And just tried to make things work. My last interaction I ever had with her, I think I took her out on South Street in Philly, and we got drinks and whatnot, this and the third, boom, boom, boom. I dropped her back off. I think I did apologize to her. And that was my last time ever interacting with her. I think she married with kids now. But that should let you know, like, she was lit. She was solid. That was my first love. But my past ex, fuck that bitch. They had this junk. It was this meme. It said, your ex something. Da 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 boom boom boom. I think it was somebody something. And it was like your third emoji. My third emoji this way was a handshake, and my third emoji down was like a salute. I was like, so somebody took that bitch out. I forget what the junk was. It was a meme on Threads. But yeah, yo, I'm embracing perfection. Moving forward. If I say I got a girlfriend, if I say I got a shorty, like, just know she is perfect. She is perfect. That's what I will say. So stay single until you find perfection. Cause my bro even said it to me. If you even get this inkling, this feeling, anything, a John should have you at peace at all times. She should have you at peace at all times. And the best one, you ain't gotta say nothing to her. She know what to say. She know what to do. But find somebody. Once you find peace with yourself, anybody that you entertain should only accentuate your peace. Anybody that you entertain should accentuate your peace. If I'm at peace and then you step into my energy and I get off-centered, not for me. But now, at least, I've learned to at least be able to, I don't tell people that, yo, you're bothering my peace, or that you bother me. I used to ask questions, this, that, third, boom, boom, boom. Now I just ask questions to see where their headspace at, or so that they will let you know, like, all right, that I at least. So now the thing about asking questions is the way you talk to people. Now when I interact with people, if it's clear that I don't like what somebody just said or did, either I'm not gonna say nothing, I'm gonna be quiet and just look at you. Find my way out the conversation, or find my way to distance myself from you. Or if I know that I gotta keep dealing with you or interacting with you, I'm gonna say something about that, and I'm gonna change the subject. I'm gonna let you know I disagree, and then I'm gonna change the subject. Because everything doesn't deserve a reaction. So if I know that if we driving and you say something I don't like, I'm gonna let you know I disagree. I'm changing the subject. Cause I can't get unless I can pull over and get you the fuck out the car. I'm like, all right, bitch. Change the subject. Or it's always, you know what I'm saying? I think that's as a man though. As a man, you still got to be able to not manipulate, but or manipulate. You always got to figure out how to, even when somebody's with you, get their energy back to love, get the energy back to peace. That's what you always got to. That's a trick of the trade. That's something that you just got to learn how to do when learning how to deal with people. I need some stronger scents. You got to learn how to move the energy back to peace, back to love. Wherever you at. And that was always out. That was the only thing I was always big about. Even when I was teaching, I used to be like, or one of my favorite quotes when it comes to teaching is like, did I write it in this one? So this is how my whole thing started. Brain Release, my first company, Brain Release Limited Company, or the first Instagram page, this is how everything started with this book. I used to, you know what I'm saying, draw. I used to draw every day. I was challenging myself. I missed having a sketchbook, so I used to draw, but then I started, you know what I'm saying, writing down. Oh, there go Boom, Dragon Ball Z. I used to start writing down ideas and stuff. Favorite character? First character I ever drew was Goku. But I'm looking for the quote. Here it is. Yep. One of my favorite quotes when it came to teaching. My approach creates the climate. My daily mood makes the weather. And as a teacher, you got to learn how to control a room and control the temperaments, everybody's mood. And so that was my big thing, bro. I always make sure my students are cool, make sure they're comfortable, but we got work to do. So I make sure we got to get our work done. We got to make sure we get our work done. The last thing I wrote in here. I could still draw in here. Oh, snap. Before I started smoking the cigars, I was just doing little sketches. I'm trying to figure out. Astronaut vibes. Some people, I be asking people, would you go to Mars? Because, you know, in your lifetime, in our lifetime, we're gonna see people go to Mars. And it's like, this is the conversation I've been waiting to have with somebody, right? And some people just can't embrace it. Within the next 15 years, there's gonna be a baby born on Mars. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Within the next 15 years, there's gonna be a baby born on Mars. So technically that baby will be a Martian. It's not gonna be born on Earth. Now, if they grow up on Mars in a whole different gravity, different everything, right? They're gonna look a little different. Within the next 40 years, that baby's gonna come to Earth. And doesn't that sound crazy? That baby's gonna visit Earth. Ooh, hey, here it go. What I want in a woman. What I want in a woman. Written down right here. This whole page, manifestations. Now this book, old as crap. You see the cover falling off. What I want in a woman. Physically, she gotta have a fit body and slim, nice round butt, long curly hair, soft eyes and lips, cute face. Fit body, slim jank, you know what I'm saying? Nice round butt, long curly hair. You gotta be, like, if you can't, you gotta be able to think and say this. If you don't even feel comfortable saying that and describing your person, then that lets you know that something's inside of you, something's stopping you from even saying that and being able to speak about that. But that's what I want. That's physically. Mentally, determined, supportive, ingenious. So when I say ingenious, she thinks of ways to solve problems, whether that's money, food, or business. She's witty. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, goofy. I gotta get rid of wants too, but I desire a woman who is goofy. And even though she may slip up, boom, boom, whatever, she gonna be funny. She used to be able to laugh at herself. She's lighthearted. She's aware of her emotions. So even she, like, that's why I'm big on, like, communication. Even if, like, cause it's understandable. Like, women have periods. They go through. They have an hormonal imbalance. You know what I'm saying? They have their periods and stuff like that. And then they even go through menopause. Like, understandable. Now, some women are mature enough to say, you know, this doesn't excuse me acting like a bitch. And now some women, like, they know that they act a certain way during their period. And so they be like, you know what I'm saying? They reward you for sticking around. But again, she's uplifting naturally. I don't need nobody forcing nothing. If it's not a part of you, then it ain't a part of you. Like, you should just be able to naturally uplift people when you talk to them, when you come around. Now, there's also this notion of certain women understand that. They know when a certain woman walks into a room, oh, the whole mood, the whole energy change. Like, there are certain women who are very attractive. Now, some women are depressive. And it's just the energy, because it's like, and it really depends on their upbringing and who they are and stuff like that. But she's also courageous and bold in the moment, because the way I live, I'm spontaneous. I'm an Aries, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fire sign through and through, you know what I'm saying? And, like, when they say, what's your sun, moon, and rising? Aries, Aries, Aries. My shit is just fire, you know what I'm saying? So there are times when I'm really just up and about and ready to go do something. I need a bitch who's gonna do the same thing. Like, I remember, oh my goodness, bro. One of the jinx that pissed me off was when they was doing all the strikes in Atlanta and they was burning shit. I was like, oh shit, let's go. I was like, they burning this shit and they robbing everything. My bro looked at me and was like, nah, this ain't that. I said, what the I was begging my bro to at least go out. I was like, all right, bro, if we not about to be out there robbing like and like everybody else, we can at least get some visuals. I was like, it's lit on fire. This shit don't happen too often. But I'm an artist. I'm a movie director. And so the only thing I'm sitting here thinking about is the last scene of Batman when the Joker riding around hanging out the car and the whole city on fire. I'm an artist, so I'm thinking, even if I'm over there, bitch, I'm gonna have some lit visuals. I'm gonna stand on top of my car and everything else around me is on fire. That shit is fucking lit. And I was like, this shit is happening in real life, real time. And you want to stay in the house? I said, fuck. That's why I just gotta be around. But I ain't be the one starting the trouble. I ain't start the trouble. I was just by. I was nearby, and somebody say to me, I'm like, yo, I'm just recording. I'm making some visuals. That's all. That's that type of energy. I don't know why. But that's the bandit. That's what I forgot to do. So with the Grand Theft Auto character, If you watch the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, at the end of the trailer, you see the guy and the girl. That's the type of shorty I need, right? You know what I'm saying? I need somebody who on the go, who can be down. They put their bandanas on, and they go rob a gas station. But that's why I say people is different now, bro. Like, but you gotta understand, stuff really used to be like that. People real live used to rob banks. They used to rob stuff, bro. They used to be on that Jane. Grand Theft Auto was real life for people, bro. That's why, what's the movie with the cowboys? And it's The Harder They Fall. That was a good movie. If it's still on Netflix, I would encourage you to watch it. The Harder They Fall. That was a movie. That whole Quick Draw. They took my dude Quick Draw. They took him out the wrong way. They sniped him too. I ain't like that. I ain't appreciate that at all in that movie. That was the one thing I do not like about that movie, was because the bull was actually faster. He was just talking too daggone much, and the dude ended up shooting him. He ain't even give him the full count. But what I forgot to do, the reason I even mentioned I bring that up, I had bandanas, and I was supposed to. Oh, here go one right here. This one kind of already tied up, batted up. But I need to either get this bandana again or something. But I needed to. The next visual that I gotta put a bandana on. I gotta get the bandana. Where my head at? Yeah. But I got mad bandanas, and so I gotta figure out. That's the next visual. I gotta see. That's why I had to wait. I gotta wait. I gotta figure out how to add the bandana back to my visuals. And I Bailey lost one. I don't know how I lost it, bro. I took her to the park. We was playing fetch, and it might have been when I was throwing this stuff into the water. But she lost one of her bandanas. Well, she lost one of the bandanas. This is one. I still got the black one. She lost the blue one, and I think I might got a lighter one. But the bandana, I need visuals with a bandana. That's what I gotta do. Visuals with the bandana. That's next. Well, I got some visuals I'm gonna edit today, so be on the lookout for those. Anything else? No, that's it. Visuals with the bandana. All right. Oh, the drop out right there. Let's see. Thank you for your time, energy, patience, and attention. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, and I'll see you on the next episode.